Hey guys, welcome back to Disneyland Adventures. Zero here. And I do want to apologize the way the last episode ended. I realized that the lag got so bad and my internet actually cut out completely. It was out for a few hours, so but you didn't miss anything. I didn't keep recording. I stopped it before, because I saw it was. That's why I watch my streams or keep an eye on them as I'm going. That way I can see if something's going wrong and quit them, so you guys don't miss anything. We were here in Critter Country talking about. I was telling you guys about my experience at Disneyland. I'm going to continue to tell you everything as we explore more of the park. I was talking about how we went on Splash Mountain. Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore were actually out over here, so I got to see them. That was pretty cool. So I guess it's going to be like a two-part episode then of me talking about my experience, since the stream is back up and running, internet's doing well. I didn't go on the Winnie the Pooh adventure or anything. I just went on Splash Mountain over here, which again was an incredible experience despite being scared of heights. But it was creepy. Like, Splash Mountain's actually creepy, guys. Just see for yourself if you've never been. When you go in there and you see all those animatronics going wild, it's pretty disturbing, but it's a lot of fun. So yeah, it's a really neat area over here around New Orleans Square. We talked about Haunted Mansion. So yeah, welcome along, guys. We're gonna explore more, and I'll talk more about my experiences. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, you can leave a comment if you want, saying your own experiences at Disneyland, how you liked it, what you liked best about it. If you haven't been, then I advise you try and get there. It was my first trip, and boy, do I want to go again already. This area is nice. Walked a little bit around here. Like I said, just being at the park makes you want to play this game more. Playing this game now makes you want to be at the park more, so it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this game has become one of my favorite games maybe of all time. Like, for real. I enjoy it so much. You guys can tell the amount of videos I put out and how I talk about it. It's just something about being at Disneyland in a video game, being able to explore it at your own pace is just, it's beautiful. What a good idea for this game, and I'm surprised this game isn't more popular.
Was a name that made even the
I just wish they would add DLC. That's all I wish. So there's Black Barty. Oh, there was a pirate. There was Jack Sparrow looking guy over here. Actually, when I was walking down the side right here, there was a Jack Sparrow looking pirate. People were trying to get pictures with them and everything. So there were some characters out and about for sure. Not my Alice though. See this? Yeah, this was cool to see too in person. The river. It wasn't blue like this, but it's more of like a brownish color. It might have been the way the sun was hitting it or whatever, but I think it's from probably all the dirt maybe getting blown into there. Might have changed the color of the water a bit. Still really cool to see. There were people on that island out there. I'm not quite sure what that is. There were people out there walking around exploring that. I don't know if one of the boats probably takes you out there. If it's part of another attraction, I'm not sure. So yeah, we went through Frontierland, we went through Toontown, I showed you guys that. My experience there. But yeah, Haunted Mansion was definitely my favorite thing. I just really enjoyed it. I remember walking up this ramp right here.
Ready for adventure?
Went to Adventureland. One of my friends really wanted to see if Aladdin was there, so we went over to Adventureland. There wasn't anybody over here. I didn't see any characters over here. We didn't spend a lot of time over here. I wanted to go on Indiana Jones too.
You look like one cool cat.
Just didn't have the time. Yeah, This is like a little restaurant or something here. There's a lot of people eating over there. We actually went in one of these places around here, I thought. Pretty sure we ate in a spot right around here.
Well, hello again.
Might have been the bazaar. Or we sat in there for a little bit. My friends were eating in there. We came and met there's two groups of us, so I think one of them,
I didn't want him to know I
or two of my friends were actually in there eating. We went and met up with them. I was around the tiki room, as you guys saw. I took a picture of this right here. I want to make sure I got something in the tiki area to capture. I would have taken more pictures and videos, guys, but my camera was dying. I had charged it the day before and charged it a little bit the day of. Just seemed to die really quickly, but I did get a lot of stuff, and my friend, thankfully, got a lot of footage for me as well, so we kind of combined our powers there. So yeah, Adventureland, I don't have much to say about my experience here because I didn't really spend a ton of time here. Again, I saw this whole area over here. I remember I was looking at it and like, wow, like it, you know, it's a lot like the game.
Whoa, slow down. Let me show you.
We were looking for Aladdin. I was looking for Jasmine, of course, but she wasn't there either. So it's only certain times, certain days characters will be there. Events or something. Parades, probably. So we'll come back out here to the main area. Pretty sure my friend went and got food from here for her family that really won't like this place here. The Plaza Pavilion. There was a food place over here that she went to. I didn't go in, but I was down over here. Of course, there's the corner cafe. Yeah, some of the shops around here were really neat. I had so much stuff. Like, if I had the money, I would have dropped a lot of money on merch, guys. I got the Alice mug. I almost bought like a t-shirt. I almost bought some other stuff too. I was like, I just didn't have the money, you know. Otherwise, I would have spent, like I said, a lot of money on all sorts of neat merchandise. But I needed to get something Alice in Wonderland-esque. And I found a nice mug there with the classic Alice and Mad Hatter on it.
Got a blaster, right? It's for shooting the lights.
There wasn't many. I wanted a mug because I know I'd use it a lot because I drink a lot of coffee, guys, and hot chocolate, so that's why I wanted the mug. Oh, that was a Barack Obama right there. There he is. What up, Barack Obama? I didn't see any in the park, unfortunately. Alright, where do we need to go still? To Adventureland. Went through Tomorrowland. This whole area was really, really cool. Obviously, this was a really crowded area. People were all in the circle taking pictures. We were taking pictures up on the bridge here. I mean, I got a little footage of me walking up to the castle. And, you know, water all around. It's beautiful. Iconic to see all this stuff. I didn't go over here at all. This leads back into Frontierland, if I'm not mistaken. Coins. Let's see if we can get back up to that 7 mil. Yeah, I didn't go over here at all. This looks like a big cafeteria-like area, though. Probably just tons of places to eat. Each section has its own little food area, really. So, oh, another thing I really wanted to see, and I knew exactly where it was, obviously, from this game. So I went there towards the end of our visit and got a little video and some pictures. And that's the Snow White fountain over here. It's cool in the game, but it's even better in person. I was very impressed. It was neat. see all the little statues on there. It's just a little waterfall, you know. It's not like it's anything too crazy, but it was neat to see. So I definitely
So nice to see you.
making a point to go over and give that a good look.
Dopey is such a dear.
Snow White wasn't over here when I went, but it was a couple. There wasn't a lot of people over here actually when I went over there. There was just a couple people really. Considering how crowded the park was, I'm surprised that not every nook and cranny was like super crowded. Like I walked over here and with my friend, and there was maybe amount of people that are here right now in the game. You know, just a couple people here and there. I got right up and was able to take good picture and some good footage. There's these little secret passages back here. So this part of Fantasyland is really cool. It was.
I love to visit
Captain Hook wasn't there.
Just passing by.
I mean, there were a lot of things in here I would have liked to have done if I had time. But getting to see that fountain was cool. Riding Splash Mountain was quite an experience. Haunted Mansion was amazing. For a bit was pretty sweet. Going through Minnie's house. Dumbo ride. I'd probably ride the Dumbo ride, even though it goes up pretty high.
Did you happen to see what time parade starts?
Another game sale here. We have another game sale here being promoted by Dev. We have Skyrim,
I'm waving at
$20. I assume that comes with all the DLC. We got Evil Within, which I love both of those games. I already got them. Wolfenstein. I haven't played those. I've heard they're awesome though. What is this? Oh, this is to get into Storybook Land. Just kind of a little ride to go on. That would have been cool to do too. I didn't get to do that either. Like, I look in the game, I'm like, there's so many things I could have done if I had more time. There's the Matterhorn. Oh, I definitely want to go on that Alice ride. Look at that. I bet that's really cool to go through Wonderland and stuff. Look at them. They look like they're having a good time up there. Kind of regret not trying to wait in line for that ride. But next time. Next time. I gotta go and do that one. Fallout 4. Yeah, I have that one. That one's good. Looking forward to Fallout 76. That should be awesome. Here is Pixie Hollow. I didn't go over here. I mean, I looked over here briefly, walking by. Wish it was this easy to get around the real park, because you're fighting off through crowds of people way more than you do in this game. There's Minnie again. Adventureland. I didn't go in the Tiki room. That'd have been cool. Let's go down Main Street again. I like Main Street. This was nice. I saw Minnie over here too as she was getting ready for the parade. But as I said, I advise checking out some of these shops over here. There's a lot of stuff. There's also a whole downtown Disney there, which is right outside the parks. There's a whole like shopping area, like park area, with more shops, more food places, like a shopping center for Disney right outside the parks, which is really neat. California Adventure would be great to go to as well. I want to go there. There's a lot of Pixar stuff there and different things. So, but that again, you can get a park hopper ticket and get a ticket that allow you to go from one park to the other on the same day. But you really wouldn't have time to do too much in each park. even if you got there right when they opened and stayed till they closed, you'd have to pick a few things from each park to do.
Be sure to use your camera.
So the train ride was pretty cool. We went. I mean, there wasn't a ton of sights to see in the train ride. You're kind of in the background. There were some neat, like, little waterfalls to see and stuff. At least on the side I was riding. Before you get to Toontown. Yeah, there were a lot of people going into California Adventure as well, and that looked really neat over there. I'll have to go there sometime too. Like I said, the Star Wars shop was really neat. A lot of cool stuff in there. I would have spent money in there too if I had. For like 117 bucks to get in. It was worth the money for the experience for sure, because the rides are free. You know, you don't have to pay extra. I had the impression that you had to pay to get in and then pay to do almost everything in here. That's not the case. All the attractions and the rides come with your ticket. You just have to pay pretty much for merchandise and food that you want in here. That's it. I mean, you can go, they have characters set up, you can wait in line to get pictures with them and everything. All the events going on, parades, all this stuff is included with your ticket, so that was a good surprise. Tomorrowland, we've been through there. I think we've been everywhere now I've talked about it. This is the second part of the video. I would have been able to wrap it up in one episode had my internet not cut out, but here we are. Plaza Inn. So this is like an actual hotel. I wonder how expensive that would be to stay in, because you're right in Disneyland. Imagine staying there for like a week, waking up every day knowing that you could just go out to Disneyland, grab a cup of coffee at the corner cafe and get your day started. Actually, I'm going to go down to New Orleans Square again. I might go do the Haunted Mansion exhibit, or whatever you want to call it. So to get to New Orleans Square, you gotta go this way. Yeah, there were just tons of people just taking selfies and everything around here, as you expect. There's Aurora. She wasn't there. Peter Pan wasn't there, although my friends think I should have been Peter Pan. I don't know why. It's because of my orangish hair on top. And I dyed my hair like an orangish red a few times, so. Right, we gotta go this way.
Hello to you, and you, and you.
I should have went in the shop over here, though. Apparently there's a shop over here. The Mad Hatter is a store. It has mostly hats, though. I could have gone in there and probably found some more Alice stuff. There you are. Hello, what's she doing? She's bowing to us, she's curtsying, she's dancing, she's waving. Alright, now I'm lost. I don't even know how. Go this way. I just pray that they make DLC for this game. I don't think it's gonna happen now. I think it would have already happened. That'd have been something they were gonna do. Where is New Orleans Square? I'm like getting super lost for no reason. It's actually this way. I don't know why I was going over that way. La la la. See you later, Minnie.
Don't you just love it here?
I do, actually. Both in the game and in real life now. What am I stuck on? What was that? Invisible person, perhaps? An invisible Obama? Look at this Obama. He's got the camera. I saw this rock too, this monument. I'm not even sure exactly what this is. It's just a petrified tree. It's an old tree. Is that like the first tree that was in Disneyland or something? Let's collect some more coins. We want to get back up to that 7 mil if we can. Let's bring out the old wand. Remember when I had to go around wanding everything to get all the secrets and stuff, guys? Now you can just do everything you want for fun. So the water over here was, I guess that was really cool to walk along there. It wasn't too crowded over here either, because everybody was out doing rides and stuff. I mean, we got there early in the morning. I think it opened up at like 8 or 9. We probably got there around 10 o'clock. A little after it opened, and then we stayed till about 6:30.
Well, hello again.
Do a lot of walking, that's for sure. Which is fine by me. I like to walk. Let's go over here and check out the view over here. What is this going on?
Whoa, it's like a whole new world down
Looking through the back. I had to do the exact same thing though. It's funny. My friend needed me to get something out of her bag, and I was like reaching in. I was like, oh, I've seen the characters do that in the game. Just like that.
Hi, brother. Not this again.
Oh man. Like going down there in Splash Mountain, it's a lot scarier in real life than it looks like in this game. At least for me. But certainly an experience I'll always remember.
I could just stay here all day.
All day! Bear,
Hi
bear.
there. Oh, you's moving on.
This is my favorite. Let's go in here. Just because I loved it so much. There are some things in this attraction that were actually in the actual Haunted Mansion. So it was kind of neat that they modeled parts of these attractions after the real things inside. So there we are. The stretching room, which is where you start off in the ride. So you go into the stretching room, and then after that you go through like some creepy hallway where there's like ghosts talking to you. That part's really crowded because you're kind of waiting to get on the rest of the ride. It's like dark too, or like a lot of dimmed lights. Then you go up to this other area where there's this ride. You get on the carts and then you go through the Haunted Mansion. And it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It doesn't look, you know, yeah, it looks big, but when you get inside and you go through the ride, you're
When
like,
hinges creak in
wow, this
doorless
place is actually really big.
chambers, and strange and frightening sounds
doesn't look like this.
echo through the halls whenever candlelights flick. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host.
So we're just going to play this for fun, why not?
There's no turning back now.
It's nice to know that I don't have to go
Our
and
tour
collect
begins here
a bunch of
in
hidden
this
Mickeys
gallery,
or
where
not
you
get
see
hit.
paintings of some of our guests
We'll get coins.
as they appeared in their corruptible
more coins.
mortal state. Is this
Wanna get back up to
haunted
7
room
mil, we better.
actually stretching, or is it your imagination?
See, this
Of
exact,
course, there's always my way.
he says a lot of those things in the real ride too, like all that you just heard. He says a lot of that in the stretching room. And it's the same voice and everything. So the Haunted Mansion was definitely awesome. I would love to go back in Halloween time, explore the whole park, the Halloween decorations, and go through the Haunted Mansion near Halloween time. Probably look even
We
better.
find it delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps.
Wall-to-wall
and
creeps.
hot and cold running chills. Shh. Listen.
There was like a lot, and I mean a lot of
Now we have
oh, shoot.
999 happy haunts here, but there's room for 1,000.
He also
Any
said that.
volunteers?
I volunteer.
This creaky old clock appears to have a spirited idea to meet you
Yeah.
face to face. Can your hands keep time like
Can they?
those of our grandfatherly antiques?
Yeah, when you go through the ride, guys, there's so much to see, like so much. Oh, there's like props and stuff, and ghouls and ghosts all over the place.
Hope you don't have an aversion to darkness and cold.
So that's why this was definitely, like I said, I love the creepy things. I love it. The Halloween's my favorite holiday. So the Haunted Mansion was right up my alley, and it did not disappoint whatsoever. Oh. Let's grab as many coins as we can here. This is
Now,
actually a pretty fun
as
one.
they say, look,
A lot of these
all
attractions
our
are really
ghosts
fun
have
when you
been
actually just
dying to meet you.
play them,
This one can hardly contain himself.
rather than like have to worry about getting all the secrets and stuff.
Are you having trouble getting through? Traversing this endless corridor could take you forever.
Forever.
But you might find your way.
There you go. We got 5 stars. That's all I wanted. So that's pretty cool. When you do the escape the mansion, all those ghosts that are dancing in the ballroom, they're actually in the real ride, the real attraction. You see them down there dancing. They're like holograms or something. It's like so cool to see, so real. Like, I could spend all day hanging. I just want to live in the Haunted Mansion. Like, can I just do that? Can I just like buy a room, rent a room in the Haunted Mansion, and just live there and hang out with the ghouls all day? That would be a great life. And then go find Alice. See, I gotta make sure I get there one day when I know she's gonna be there. Like, there's an app apparently you can get for your phone too, guys, where it'll tell you which characters are gonna be there that day. One of the employees at Disneyland, this nice girl named Siobhan, she was over at Minnie's house, I know, patrolling the line. Her name was Siobhan. She was very nice. She told me about the app. So I asked her about, Rare Fox or whoever was going to be there. She said she didn't think so, but there's a way to check on the app and everything. So, thank you, Siobhan.
Fine to see ya. Race into your next adventure.
I think Siobhan knows that 0 is the number.
Well, hello there.
Hello there. And guys, I wore my 0 shirt to Disneyland. You might see it in one of the pictures from the video. I have like 5 or 6 Mickey Mouse shirts too I could have worn, but it just felt right wearing my 0 shirt because, that's like, this series is a big staple of my channel. I've met some really cool people on here through this, so,
Now you have a great day.
it just felt right being 0 there.
hello there.
Oh, hello.
What's the monorail?
Baton Rouge shop. We bought everything we could possibly buy in this game too. So if only we had this much money at the real park.
We should ride the monorail sometime today.
Karen,
Hello.
what are you going to tell us today?
How's this for an interesting fact? The trees at Disneyland range from 1-foot dwarf spruce in Storybook Land to 80-foot pine trees and towering evergreens along the rivers of America.
It's our pleasure as cast members to visit with all of our guests.
Wow!
Well, thanks for that,
You
Karen.
got the platinum pin for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
I
That's
did.
a real achievement.
Thank you. Does that mean you want to...
I
Go
see
out?
you have gold on you, matey. Really, a gold pin from Pirates of the Caribbean is very impressive. What do you think?
So she's impressed by us now, finally. Perhaps that cup of coffee is just around the corner. I don't know if there's much more to talk about, guys. I mean, I've walked around the park, kind of dug up some of the memories that I had, the experiences I had, about being at the park.
Again.
It's crazy, it was just the other day I was there. It feels like I was there a month ago already, and yet it was just the other day. So, I think if I was brave enough, it would have been really cool to go on Thunder Mountain. I've heard Space Mountain's awesome too. My friends went on Thunder Mountain and Space Mountain. I was just like, I don't know. I don't do well on roller coasters. I survived Splash Mountain though, so maybe I could have done Thunder Mountain too. That did look like a really cool ride, to be honest with you.
So who wants donuts?
I remember I was waiting for my friends to get off Thunder Mountain. I was over the exit over here. This is where you exit Thunder Mountain, right here. I remember I was waiting like right around here. Literally right in this spot. I was just waiting after I explored a bit because I didn't want to lose, get lost from them. So I was like, there was this huge green beetle that was just like flying around me, like it was like buzzing right near my face and right near my chest and like trying to land on me. And everything was a big green beetle. I was like, and there was like this family standing right here. There was this little girl there. She was screaming because the beetle kept coming close to her too. And I was like, looking at the father. I was like laughing. I was like, I don't want this thing near me any more than your daughter wants it near me, near her. I mean, so yeah, we got attacked by a big green beetle and eventually flew away. Don't know where it is today. Maybe it's tormenting more guests at the park. I think it was like a hummingbird, like floating around me. So I gotta go do the Alice ride. I still gotta do It's a Small World, and I really want to find Walt's actual apartment.
You can rest easy. I'm the sheriff around these parts.
Next time I go, those are some things I gotta make more point to accomplish. Still gonna do the video in this game, guys. I play with my friend, and we're gonna get those last couple achievements that I need in this game. Then we'll be done with needing to do anything in this game. Achievements, co-op partners. So I still am gonna do that video, so don't worry.
Ooh, Sleeping Beauty Castle looks extra beautiful today.
It shouldn't be that hard. It's just two things. So
Wonderful.
over here, it's just fun to keep walking around in this game.
She'll want to make it blue.
I mean, maybe other people get bored with this game really quickly. I don't know. I just think this is really, really awesome. This way to Tomorrowland. Let's go visit Alice
Isn't it a
again.
wonderful day?
can fly.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. I wonder if that was there. I remember seeing these buildings, but I didn't actually see what the sign said. I was too focused on looking for where Alice might be when I was over here. I mean, maybe there's like animatronics or something over in this ride, but I wanted like the actual character out and about. Human Alice or costume, I don't care. There you are. Human Alice would be awesome. I don't know.
We seem to have so much in common.
Yes, we do. We both like tea. That's one thing. We both like blue.
Please, after you.
After me. Hug time.
How nice.
See, I don't know if Alice at the park is actually like a real human, which would be even better
And you say people
than
do
if
this
she
all
was
the
like,
time
if it
where
was
you
somebody
come
in a
from?
costume.
How very
I think it'd be
odd.
cool if it was just her and like a human actress in like a costume,
Thank you.
like being like an actual Alice. That was like Elena of Avalar, who was walking right in front of me for a little bit.
You dance.
She was you know, just a regular, you know, girl dressed up in a red dress, walking around. Beautiful girl, but you know, she was human. No costume, no like Halloween costume, if you will.
All the books in the library.
What's up, Beast?
Not a single one can help me understand those objects.
Got a blaster, right? It's for shooting the lights.
Glasses, cameras, and any other loose items in a secure spot. Then, hold on.
So there's that train that takes you around the park too. There's like the Cars ride that's over. You can drive the cars, kind of race. That was a ride. I suppose it was really fun. I think this is it right here. Or is that the street? It's weird, guys. When you get to Disneyland, like you don't really like see the park from the outside. Like it's kind of like hidden away. Like it's not like you know, driving up to it and you see everything and everything sticking out. Like you go through this like parking garage area, then you take like a little train or cart, you know, this long cart. There's a Barack Obama, and they drive you to the entrance of the park. So it's kind of like away from everything.
Sound the trumpets, check the time. Don't just stand there.
Just kind of its own little community out there. It's Karen. Alright guys, I don't think there's anything else for me to really say. I think I've said everything I need to say about my experience there. Like I said though, if you watch this on YouTube, leave a comment or whatever about your experiences at Disneyland. If you've gone, or if you haven't gone, tell me what you would want to do the most. I did a few of the things I really wanted to do. Still plenty more that I would love to do though, so. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody's support on this series on the channel. It's been massive and just incredible. You guys are just awesome. I love you all so much for coming on the channel and enjoying not only this gameplay, but a lot of other gameplays, a lot of other different videos and stuff, some of the vlogs, album reviews, and my music and everything. It's just, it's very very humbling and very nice to see. So
I grant you permission to walk.
I'm so happy to keep doing this for you guys. So alright, there'll be more of this game to come. Don't worry, I'm not done with this game. I don't know if I'll ever be done with this game. I'm gonna keep doing episodes of this, I think. And I think every time I play this game, I might just record it and put it on the channel. Even if I'm just walking around like this, doing almost nothing. Just because, you know, why not? But that's gonna do it for this episode, or the second part of my experience little series there. So thanks again, guys, for everything, and hope to see you all again on the next episode of Disneyland Adventures, because there will be another one. Not sure when, but it'll be, you know, fairly soon. So Thank you guys, and until next time, everybody. 0 is the number. We're gonna wait in the shade right here as we sign off. Some of that mist in the waterfall.